Welcome back to the channel, Why Not Comics. CGC submissions back, so let's see what we got.
Here we go.
Alright, y'all, CGC's back. It took us about 3.5, 4 months to get them, but we finally got them. Everything I sent in, I thought was a 9.8. Well, that's what I was hoping for, 9.8. And I can go ahead and tell you not everything I got was a 9.8. Come to find out now that I realize you can send in 25 books or more, and you can do it's called a pre-screen. So if they say they think it's a 9.8, they'll go ahead and grade it as a 9.8. If it's not a 9.8, I think they charge you $8, and they'll send it back to you, but it's gonna be a raw copy back. So they won't grade it, but they won't charge you the 35. Well, is it 35 or 30? I think it was like 30 bucks. And but anyways, I went ahead and opened everything up, so we're gonna see what we got. This is one of my older books I got, but I already had this. But 4.0, this was a big book at one time. Now after Thor, the book slowed down. People actually didn't like Thor Love and Thunder. I thought it was, honestly, it was probably one of the worst ones. But I love Thor. Y'all know I love Thor, and this is the first appearance of Thor and Hercules, and I think there's a cameo. Is it a cameo of Zeus? That's the first appearance of Zeus too, so that's pretty good. But this book's dropping. But when Hercules comes back on the big screen, this book's gonna go back up. But it's a 4.0, and it's got the label. It's pretty cool. But I just want to show you that one real quick. So let's get started. So like I said, everything I thought was a 9.8, I sent it out. This is all newer books, nothing old. I didn't have nothing old to send out, so it's definitely modern. The first book we got is, try to grab the label. It's right here. We got Berserker #1. You know, Keanu Reeves has his own. Well, I'm going to show you it's a 9.8. These are pretty easy to get, but anybody can buy them online. So I went ahead and just try to get one. I'm trying to get the glare. I'm sorry, y'all. Anybody can buy it online, so I went ahead and send it in just to see if I can get it. Only paid I think $4 for it. It did get a 9.8. Go Collect got this book at $60, so paid $30 to get it graded. Got $33 in it, and it's worth $60. But that's not what this is a long-term book for me, so I went ahead and it's got Berserker. There's so many books that came out, tons and tons, but I enjoy Keanu Reeves, and it's his first time he ever did a comic book, so I went ahead and jumped on the bandwagon, and this is from Boom Studios, Berserker #1. We got a 9.8. Next, I forgot to take this off. Hold up one second. Sorry about that. Messed up again. Stupid. We got Venom #26. This is the first appearance of Virus, and it says due to 2020, this is a COVID. There was a shipping delay, so I thought COVID-19. There was a shipping delay. I thought it was really cool, and it's something that COVID's a big thing now, and it's part of our history now. So I figured for it having it on a comic book is pretty cool. I'm glad they did that, but it came back a 9.8, which is I'm happy for that. And Go Collect got this book at $80. So I bought this one when it says it's $3.99, so $4. So pretty cool. I went ahead and I just was bored one day, and I just went ahead and sent off a lot of books that I thought was a 9.8. And I wish I would have did the pre-screen 9.8. It would have been a better idea, but I ended up not doing that. Next book we got is, this is Thor #5. This is the first appearance of Black Winter. It doesn't say it on the title, but it is the first appearance of Black Winter. It's different covers. And this book was hot at one time, and I actually found a raw copy of it, and I went ahead and sent it off, and it actually got a 9.8. So that's pretty good. Go Collect got this book at $110. Really cool, but it's a 9.8. And some of these prices can fluctuate a little bit. It could go up or down. But I think they do the last 90-day sale. I think that's how they do it. But that's just kind of what I searched it at. Okay, it's on the right side. Now I know. Actually, I'm going to grab it like this. Next book we got is ASM number... What number is this? 315. This is actually the second appearance of Venom. It doesn't say it on the cover, but it's really cool. It kind of barely even shows them, but it is. But for some reason, number 316 is a hot book. I believe, is it Todd McFarlane? Yeah, he did this one, but He did that one too, but people love that book. I actually got that book at a I think I got it at a yard sale for like barely anything. I think $1. Check that video out. I'll put in a link in the description below. But I was hoping for a 9.8, got a 9.2. I missed up pretty bad on this one. This not what did it go for? It says $75. So if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have sent it in. It looked really good to me, but CGC I guess didn't think so. But 9.2. Next book we got is this my wife loves the Labyrinth, so I got Labyrinth #1. She has all the Funko Pops, and we found this. She actually bought this one online, 3 copies of it, and we got a raw copy, and it looked really, really good. So I went ahead and sent it off, and it came back a 7.5. So that absolutely shocked me. I was like, "There's no way." If anything, this was one of the books I knew, because we have a couple older books besides like the newer ones that I thought would have been a 9.8, and this is one that I definitely picked out, and I don't see. To have a 7.5 is, I mean, the corners look awesome. I looked at the book; it's not missing no pages or nothing like that. I mean, this book looks awesome. For it to get a 7.5 is absolutely crazy, and so that absolutely sucks. So I missed 2 of them on that one so far. But like I said, for it to have a 7.5 to not missing no pages, you should see the corners look really, really good. No spine ticks, even with the black cover, and it got a 7.5. It's absolutely crazy to me. There's actually no grader's notes, so I couldn't check and see what was going on with the book. So that sucks. But be honest with her, she was sad because I promised her. I said, "Babe, I promise it's gonna be at least a 9.6," and it came back a 7.5. So she was pretty not upset with me, but it sucked for her. So I'm gonna try to get her another one. Next book we got is Space Jam. #1. This, and it's a newsstand too. This book was actually hot when the Space Jam movie came out, and I came across one of them. And for it to be a newsstand, it's very hard to find newsstands. So I found this one, and it looks absolutely so good. I knew it was gonna be a 9.8, and actually it was a 9.6. That sucks. But believe it or not, these prices on this one, Go Collect got this one at $353. So if it was a 9.8, it would be pushing about $800, but it's worth half that, around $350, $400. And it doesn't tell you on Go Collect if it's a newsstand or not. So if it's a newsstand, in my opinion, I feel like it's gonna be a lot more, because it's so hard to find this book in a high grade, and it don't have no staples. It's just I don't know what you call it, the square bound book. Anyways, it wasn't a 9.8, but I'm pretty sure it should have been. This book absolutely looks so good. And it's actually hard to find this book, and luckily I found one, so that's pretty cool. It came in at $350, so I'm very happy with that. And for it to be a newsstand was pretty cool. Next book we got. This book actually was pretty hot at one time. I always find them after the fact, but I figured if it was hot at one time, it would be hot again. So I went ahead and sent this one into. We got Darkhawk #1. It's Origin First Appearance. 9.6. That sucks. I thought it was a 9.8 too, but it came in at 9.6. And Go Collect got this book at $80. So I paid like nothing. I paid more than like $10 for any of these books besides what the cover price is. Like, I believe I paid $5 for this book. And so in my opinion, you put $5, invest $5, and then another $30 with it, $35, $40, and it's worth double. It's not too bad in my opinion, but some people might think otherwise, but I thought it was pretty decent. Alright, next book we got is, we got ASM number, what number is this? 307. This is a brief appearance of, who is this? Chameleon. And this right here is a pretty good book to invest in. This is actually, I think it's Craven is his brother or something like that. And this book got hot. It was actually hot on, I seen it on something, the top 10 hot books or something like that. And I found it, and it's a newsstand. It's hard to find this in a newsstand, but this one is actually going for $200 on Go Collect for a 9.6. I didn't show you the grade, but it's a 9.6. So pretty good book to pick up. I don't know how this one didn't get a 9.8, and it's a newsstand. If this would have been a 9.8 newsstand, it'd have been probably around $600-700. But came back a 9.6. Next book we got is Oblivion Song Number 1. I thought this book would have been a 9.8 because all of them I did, and it came back a 9.8. And Go Collect got this book at $125. There's a little bit of spec on this book. It cooled down, but there's always speculation, and then it goes away, and it comes back up and down. But it's a 9.8. I paid, what was cover price for this one? $4. So, good book to invest in. If you can. If you hear rumors about the books, usually something's going to happen with it. Next one we got Stray Dog Number 1. That's another thing you start hearing stuff about this book. And this actually, the 9.8s was selling for around, I think this one was selling for around $500-600. And there's another cover. I actually have it somewhere. I wish I'd have got it graded, but I didn't. This is my second copy of this book. And it came in a 9.8, and Go Collect got this book at $150. So pretty good. And that's Silence of the Lambs cover. Pretty cool. Alright, next book we got is Amazing Spider-Man number 289. This is first appearance of the new Hobgoblin, Ned Lead. Pretty cool. I got it at a 9.6. Wish it was a 9.8, but it didn't make it. And Go Collect got this book at $100. So, I'm missing the mark a little bit, but at least it's not a 7.5 like the other one. That sucks, but what can you do? Next book we got is X-Force number 2. This is the second appearance of Deadpool and the first appearance of Weapon X. Got this book at a 9.8. This one's coming in at $100. A good $100 book to invest in. If you can find this raw, or even you can invest $100 in it. It's the second appearance of Deadpool. This is a very undervalued book for a second appearance, and especially with the second Deadpool movie coming in, I would try to get this book if you can. If you don't already have it, if you do, go ahead and get it graded. If it's high copies, and especially if it's newsstand, this is the 90s. This is the one you want to get. If this was newsstand, it'd be probably $300-400, or probably like $300. So they're one a 9.8. Just keep your eye out for that if you can get it. Next book we got is X-Force number 11. This is the first appearance of Domino. I know there was something about I think number 8. People say that's the real first appearance. I think it's number 8. But I think that I don't know if she went back in time or it wasn't really her. But this CGC says this is the first appearance of her. So we got it at a 9.8. And this book comes in at $100. Another good $100 book to invest in. Really good. Alright, we got 3 more books, and that will be it. We got, y'all know this one. I got a Mega Red X-Men number 4, first appearance of a Mega Red. Got this one at a 9.8. This is my third direct, and I got 2 newsstands. I got tons of them over there. I believe that this is going to be a key factor in the X-Men. Mega Red is, and he's going to be a big villain when they ever bring him to the big screen. You're going to cash out on it, and that's my plan. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with it, but I think I paid like $10 for this book. I get a lot of good deals, and what I do is I try to find good deals. When I go into a comic shop, people's like, what are you looking for? I'm like, I'm not even sure. I'll tell you when I see it. I don't know. I just look for good deals, and it ain't just about the book. It's about the condition of the book. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty good, because nowadays there's so many books. Something's got to make something different. So either it's got to be a newsstand or a 9.8, and everybody has a 9.8, and people get them graded, and that's what brings the price down. When so many books hit the market at the same time, it drops the price because the supply is already there. You want to get it where you don't have that much. Not many people have the book like that. Like that Space Jam book. That's why it's so high, because nobody really has that book. Alright, next book we got is Wolverine number 1. If this was a newsstand, 9.8 would sell around $700. But this is this is a direct copy, and I was shooting for a 9.8, and I got a 9.6. This is the second 9.6 I own. I can't never get a 9.8. This black cover is tough, and I thought it would have been a 9.8, but it's not. Go Collect got this book at $140. Not too bad. Well, it is if it ain't a 9.8. It's only $140. I think I got about $10 in that book. Nothing too crazy. And I got one more book. We got Web of Spider-Man #1. And I thought this was a 9.8, and it came back a 9.6. That sucks too. And Go Collect got this book at $85. If it was a 9.8, I think it would have pushed around $200. Love the black suit. Awesome little book and a good series to start. If you're new at collecting, grab this series and start collecting them. I think they go to like 140 maybe 130. But a very good beginner book to pick up. Very cheap and easy to find. And just start reading them and see if you like them. And then go from there. But anyways, that's all we're going to do for today, y'all. I appreciate you for checking out the channel. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying the channel. And have a good one.
Here we go.